I want to say thank you guys for coming. Thank you for being patient with us. We do, I believe, I see a couple of our candidates here, and we've got up for re-election on November the 7th for the city. We've got William Taylor. No. David Hamby, sorry. Krissy MacNeill and Nathan Hamby. We'll start with David. Nathan, do you want to say anything?
I'm running for election. If you like what I've been doing, vote for me.
Krissy?
I've been here almost a year, and I have learned that there's a lot to learn. This is not an easy peasy thing, but I have enjoyed it a lot. And I just want to tell you a few of the things that I've chosen to take as training classes for you to understand where I am and where I'm thinking for the city, I want the city to be. One of those, and I picked these myself, these aren't mandatory, these are things that I really wanted to take. Strengthening the well-being of children and youth. That's a really big thing for me. We need to make things for kids to do. And when you look at that whole big picture, the well-being of children and youth, that's all aspects. I think that's really important. Making citizen engagement work in our communities. I really want to know what y'all want. I keep asking. I really want people to email me, to call me, to talk to me, and I get out and I talk to people, and I really enjoy it because that's what I'm doing. I'm serving you. And then recently, this past week, took conflict resolution, and my favorite class so far probably, which was called How Shall We Live? It was ethics. Ethics about personal, professional, and government. What's the right thing to do? And how do we do that? How's the best way to live? I really enjoyed that class. So I would appreciate it if you would vote for me to do all that again, because I'd like to continue what we've been doing. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you, Krissy. David, you have anything?
Yeah, I've been here, I think this is my 8th year. If you like what I've been doing, just vote for me.
Okay. We also have a couple of folks, and I'm going to call you up. I'll go ahead with Mr. Haviland. If you would stand up and come up and introduce yourself. Mr. Haviland is running for one of the seats here on council on November the 7th. Just come on.
My name is Mike Haviland. I'm at 724 Pickens Street, and I've had a history of working here. I've had 2 terms as city council. I was on the planning commission and served for a while as the mayor, and had made several things that I think have kind of moved the city forward. Mostly noted for creating the original kiddie park, where we got $250,000 from Cherokee County bond issue to pay for that. And now we've got another new kiddie park that's being renovated, and I've been very pleased with the drawings and stuff that I saw done. It's good to see that happen. What else? Worked in the public sector for 30 years. Know my way around some of it, and it's been an asset, I think, to the city in terms of the perspective that I bring and the ideas that I can introduce, I guess. And I have some professional training. I have several master's degrees in urban planning and in public administration. So I'm, again, fairly well founded with an environment or I guess the ability to do good things in the city. And I've enjoyed what I've done in the past, and I look forward to it. please consider me when it comes time to vote.
Thank you, Mr. Haviland.
I'll vote for you.
John Ahlberg
Okay.
is in the, he's another citizen here in Nelson that's running for council on November the 7th.
So my name is John Ahlberg, and we've been living here now for 3 years. And we have this school, Ahlberg Academy. The reason why I applied for this was actually that I think it's important to be part of the community. After living in America since '85, now I'm an American citizen. So then I felt now it's important to get involved. And so that was the reason why I started. The reason why I didn't do it earlier is I didn't want anyone to believe that I did it to get students to the school. So, but now as we are moving the school to be an online school, that's not an issue anymore. And then I've been struggling to see what can I do? Can I contribute and be of any help? That's my biggest struggle. And then I got exposed to someone who was really upset that I was running for council, because and the argument was that I'm not paying taxes. The school is a non-for-profit. So if I don't pay taxes, then I shouldn't really be on the council. And that argument made me more determined to run for council. And the reason is, Ellen and I, we own the property. And we have a few other properties, and we pay taxes on all of it. The school is just renting from us. And what I realized that there is a lot of misconception and assumption that creates anger. And so I thought that now I need to run to overcome that and work together to overcome these things. But then you talked about ethics and your interest. That's the same thing that I do. That's the whole thing, to be able to listen to people, to see how can we balance old school. I never forget the discussion I had with David many years ago about what it was like a long time ago. And how do you manage a community to change, to be an awesome community, because Nelson is an awesome community. And so that's what my heart is. And having run a school, it is extraordinarily humiliating because it's so complex. And to be part of the council would be extraordinarily complex. And I look forward to learning about that. So, but that's the reason why I did this.
Thank you, Mr. Ahlberg. And I want to take this time too to just thank my council, because each and every one of them have added something to the city by means of voting for what's in the best interest of our city, from adding master park plans, master strawberry plans, to annexing properties. They've done a great job. So I appreciate everything that they've given, and Krissy with her desire to help others and to learn and to grow and be a part of, you know, meetings. And William Taylor knew as well. He did the same thing. So thank you guys, and I do appreciate it. I thank you guys out here, John and Mike Haviland. Thank you guys for coming and sharing your heart with us. And we do have one more that qualified. I believe it was Michael Brown. He's not here tonight. So I do appreciate you guys, though, that did come and share. So thank you, and you guys have a good evening.